Trae, as a leader of this team, you got Zach a look less than 10 seconds into the game the other night. Was that planned or was that sort of just in transition?
Nah, it wasn't planned. It was just off the rhythm and the flow. I mean, we played fast, so wish we could have got him some more shots. But no, that was crazy timing, how it worked.
And you gave him that little push, like big brother almost, like, it must have been so happy to see, you know?
No, for sure. I looked at him and I remember my first bucket like it was yesterday. So he'll never forget his first basket in the NBA. He's going to have 1,000 baskets and even more. So but you'll never forget your first bucket in the NBA.
You guys had 25 assists on 39 made shots.
Mm-hmm.
Does that just symbolise what you're trying to do with this team? Everyone run, everyone sharing the ball, everyone getting out, and you know.
For sure. We've always tried to do that and always tried to be that way. But definitely with this team, like we probably, should have had more. And we'll have games where we'll have more. Shots will go in, and but yeah, we're really trying to find each other and really trying to give each other good looks.
We've talked before about how you experienced being one of the younger ones on the team. How have you been able to sort of relate to Zach about that same situation? Because he's the youngest on the team now.
For sure. Yeah, I just kind of give him advice on some of the things that were given to me, and if they weren't given to me, I would have liked these things to be given to me. So that's kind of just how I try to just relay things to him. I want him to feel as less pressure as possible. When you go out there relaxed and you go out there and feel confident in your game and play free, that's when you perform at your best. So him being a number one pick, that brings a lot of pressure in itself right there. So for me, just as one of the leaders on this team, just wanting to relieve as much stress and not put as much pressure on him. He's 19, so just let him go out there, play free, and be himself, and then that's going to ultimately make him his best version.
What's one of those pieces of advice that you wish someone had given you that you've been able to pass on to him?
It's hard. Not everybody's, been able to be in my shoes. Yeah, I played with Vince, and Vince was able to give me a lot of knowledge, as a rookie and things like that. But also at the same time, I wasn't the number one pick, and there's a lot more pressure that comes with that, and I understand that. And it's a lot that goes with that, and a lot of outside noises and things that can be distractions that don't need to be. And so for him, it's just trying to make it as easy as possible for him.
Trae, I wanted to ask you had that fake in the game the other day, and then you had kind of basically behind the backboard kind of floater that you had going on. Just what did you see on that possession? How were you able to just kind of gauge that you were able to get away with something like that?
Yeah, I do that. I do that to kind of freeze both defenders, or kind of really freeze the big man. He doesn't know if I'm throwing it behind my back or I'm keeping it. So it really just I kind of use it for a tool for me to kind of buy me some time to make my next decision. So yeah, that's kind of what it was. I froze. I think both defenders, but really I'm focused on the big man and to kind of make my next decision.
Hey, does Dyson owe you a dinner for missing that pass that you had?
Which one?
You had one behind your back out to Dyson.
Yeah.
And you missed it. Does he owe you something for that?
Nah, Dyson don't owe me nothing. You see what he did on the defensive end. He picked up for it, so he don't owe me nothing. So we'll get another one of those.
I have a non-basketball question for you. What was your favorite costume growing up as a kid for Halloween?
My favorite superhero is Superman. So I remember being in maybe 3rd or 4th grade, and me and my mom, we went to they call it a mummy Sundance, and I remember she dressed up as Lois Lane, I dressed up as Clark Kent. I had my suit on. I was able to rip it open and had the whole Superman fit under. So that's probably my favorite costume I've ever had. For sure.